All right, let's see if this works a little better. Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. So we're just going to wait for a few more people to get in here. I'm on the road. I'm having some major issues with the internet. My roaming wasn't working on my phone. It looks like we're good for now. So I'm just going to wait for a few more people to get in here and we'll go live. Wait just a little bit. All right. Good morning, everyone. Sorry about that. I was ready to have a meltdown in here. Not having internet. It literally just went down as I was just getting up. I actually went to my computer instead of my phone and hotspotted that. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. So many of you guys don't know, so Accrued AF, Blair and Burnt Toast banned against me and decided to start sending all this garbage over to a local news reporter here. Her name is Cynthia McLaughlin with SNN, and perpetrating, again, more cyberbullying upon me. Because they don't like what I do lawfully, they decide to do criminal conduct and harass me. And people may, hey, there's some haters out there that may say, oh, good, you get what you deserve. There's a difference. I follow the Constitution of the United States. What they're doing is criminal conduct. It really is. It amounts to criminal conduct. The cyberbullying, the constant troll accounts, the hundreds and hundreds of accounts just sit there to attack me through the computer, through state lines. That's criminal conduct. It's criminal conduct. So I follow the law and they break the law. And then they want to talk about my past criminal history, which obviously I'm not breaking the law right now, right? I haven't broke the law in many years, but that doesn't matter. So, Cynthia with SNN, I went there to defend myself. She never even once picked up the phone to call me. She was a poor young news reporter that, now I'm trying to decide whether to get an attorney and sue her for slander and libel because she misrepresented facts. And I clearly said, I'm going to use my platform to burn down your house, which is a political term. Burning down the house is a political term that we've used many times. It doesn't mean arson. It doesn't mean violence. The people that sent it over to her knew that. She knew that, and she still ran with the story anyways. And so and law enforcement never reached out to me because law enforcement, again, knows me personally here. I work with I've worked with the school board, the BOCC. Rick Wells knows I'm not a violent guy or girl, person. Maybe I should say that. It's a little early. And you may never heard it. Burning, it's all over. Look it up on Google. They make a song about it, for the love of God. Chris Kirk. They make a song about it. And, and it's all because these YouTubers don't like me and want to try to take me off of YouTube. So what do? They go to my local news, right? To perpetrate more harassment upon me and cyberbullying. And these are men. These are men coming after a woman. I have not talked about them. I have not brought up them on my lives. I don't make money off them. Like, I could prove that Crude AF has done nothing but profit and increase membership since he's been coming after me, since he's been cyberbullying me day in and day out on his channel. And Harper, I don't do what they are doing. I do everything lawfully, you dumbass. everything. Get out of my channel. So we've got, guys, the trolls are going to be in here. So my mods are going to have to kick. I don't even want the garbage. I'm so sick of the garbage. Good morning, Vet Girl. Good morning. I love you. I know that I'm glad to see you in here. So what they are doing is a criminal conduct. What I'm doing is completely lawful. Do you understand that? Many people don't understand that, right? Because they're so stupid. They think they know the law when they don't. So I'm over it. I will be fighting back on all fronts to them. And I'm not going to sit here and cyber bully them. I'm not going to go down to their level. But what they are doing is criminal conduct, and they will certainly find out that very, very, very soon. It's irritating. Yes, he does. Good morning. So anyways, you guys know I'm heading to Louisiana today. I'm on the road, and I just want to say that it was nothing more than a tactic. I'm not going to jail because I do nothing wrong. I don't break the law. You got to break the law. I hope they go to jail, every last one of them. There's going to be more. Anybody that's been attacked by the Glairer, cyber bullied by a Crude AF, cyber bullied by the Glairer, I want to know about it. I want to know your story. I want to hear from you. The gloves are off. You will not intimidate me over money and power on YouTube. You don't have that type of platform. You guys are nobodies. Nobodies. And send your trolls. Go ahead and send all your little trolls in here to try to mock and block me. Good morning. Oh, don't worry. More and more is going to start coming out, you know. And not only that, but they need to be exposed for the garbage that they are. They need to be exposed, and I'm in the exposure business. So they can keep talking about me, keep airing me. I'm telling you, it's going to hurt them in the long run. This is far from over. This is just beginning. All right. Thank you for that information. I want anybody on my web sleuths in here to start sending me information to bullhornbetty@gmail.com. I'm going to start preparing a file for them, and I need your help to do so. Thank you. So, this is going into pretty dangerous levels. You know, when you start trying to insinuate that I'm an arsonist, now you're really you're going too far. So I just want to forewarn everybody that this is far from over, and I need your help. So first thing I need is people telling Cynthia how foolish she was to be so naive to fall in their trap. That's the first thing. The second thing is we're going to be the cyberbullying that is being perpetrated by a few key people. We're gonna be focusing. I need as much information that you guys can find on the Glairer, on Burnt Toast, and on Crude AF. Once I prepare the package, we are going to be going to YouTube with the information and going to present the case. Again, we're trying to set up the appointment with the attorney. Olivia decided to take just a small vacay in an area in Florida, so she should be back here in the near future, and hopefully we'll get that scheduled. So this is going to start costing a lot of money, and we don't really care, because at this point, what they are doing is criminal conduct. They're breaking the law every day, and then they're trying to turn it around as if, yes, thank you. What is that? Is that white collar? Is that white collar crime? I think it is. Thank you, Vet Girl. Thank you. And the reason why I'm posting these things is because I'm going to be going back and and getting this and looking at this, and it's easier for me to do that.
Go on shoulder ahead.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
Mom, they're just plastic bags.
Yeah,
Thank you.
pulled in front of a motorcycle.
Mom. So at any rate, I hopefully my internet's going to be good. I don't know what was going on. It was failing to roam earlier, but it looks like I'm pretty strong right now on the internet. Yeah, but I don't know if it falls under hate speech. I definitely know it's harassment and cyberbullying. What I do is protesting. Protesting and right for peacefully assemble is protected under our Constitution. What they are doing is criminal conduct. And they're doing criminal conduct, and then they're acting like it's me. And I haven't broken the law. I haven't broken the law in years. Have I? Of course I have. Many of you guys know my past. So, I've never, stepped away from that. I never lied. I never deceived. They're trying to manipulate the truth. They're trying to make it more than what it was. They're the ones that are trying to flip what truly happened. And that's on them, not on me. There was a lot of tumultuous problems in my relationships. I was a battered woman. Did I fight back? Yeah, there was a time and a place where I did fight back. Does that make me a bad person? No. That makes me normal. That makes me sick and tired of getting whooped and beat. So, they can manipulate that any way that they want to manipulate that. And I don't really care. I really don't. But for them to, and not only that, but physically abused and sexually abused. And they think it's okay for grown men to attack me on the internet. And they're laughing about it. Like me coming out here and talking about this, they're laughing about it and think it's funny. And I think that they're pieces of garbage. They're pieces of garbage that have no respect for women. And I hope they don't have children that are female. Because they will too learn what this is all about. Because this world is despicable, and so are some men. They're despicable men. So at any rate, we have about 217 people in here. I am riding with my mother. Now, mind you, my mom has to go through all this stuff too, right? My mom has to relive all this stuff with me, right? You think this is fair? Do you have verbally abusive, psychologically abusive men that like to cyberbully and cyber stalk women? Anyways, so Cynthia with SNN, she blocked me. I made some comments on her page, and everybody's like, I can't believe she just can say whatever she wants to say. Are you serious? This is America. This is America. And what I say about Don and Candace Wells is my opinion based upon information that I received out there in the backwoods of Tennessee that no YouTuber is willing to do. I'm an investigative journalist. I wear my press badge literally everywhere. Even last night to the fair, I wear my press badge, my press credentials. That gives me the right to investigate these cases on an investigative journalistic scope. Yeah. Takes forever, but yes, you can. Yeah. So she stirs the pot. She's feeling great about herself that people across the country are coming there and agreeing with her, but they don't realize they're troll accounts. So that means it's like two people that have all these accounts that are going on there saying, oh, kudos, Cynthia, kudos. She's an idiot. And she should have done she should have done her due diligence before she went live. And not only that, but these are troll accounts. So she's feeling all good, warm and fuzzy, like, look at all these people responding, not realizing it's 3 people with 100 accounts apiece. They're idiots. Yes. They do. It also allows you to get the information. Like even when I went out and gave Cam's, got Cam's background with Kraken cases, I went through there and said which ones he was dismissed, which ones he was found not guilty, and which ones he was found guilty on. He was found guilty on quite a few felonies. He's a felon. Maybe I need to reread that. Maybe I need to reread that. I've been convicted of 2 freaking crimes. One from over 20 years ago and one from over a decade ago. Two. I don't have 40 years of criminal conduct over multiple states like Don Wells. I've been convicted of 2 charges. 2. It's irritating. But that's okay. Because while they're sitting here laughing now, they won't be laughing later. I can guarantee that. And I'm going to be done with it. So, and honestly, they keep thinking that nothing's going to happen because nothing has happened yet, right? And I'm telling you, you guys poked the bear the last time, and you're about to see what's going to happen. And I'm going to leave now. I'm going to leave it at that. Yeah. Well, this has crossed the line. So I don't know who you are. You're starting to sound like a troll. You're starting to feel like a troll. You need to acknowledge whether you're a troll or not. Okay, I'm back. So the internet is hit and miss here. I'm going to try to call Verizon and see what's going on with the phone because I used to have cell phone service literally everywhere I went. Never had a problem. And then all of a sudden it starts going down, on the interstate where I always used to get internet service. You can see towers, yet my internet's hit and miss. Hey, Safari. I'm glad to see you here. Hope everything's well. Hope everything's well. Just dealing with this. I don't even have time to deal with that right now. But since you were so adamant about making sure you didn't have your wrench, there you go. I went ahead and removed your wrench, Safari, since that was the crux of the conversation. There you go. Well, Safari, I went ahead and removed your wrench as you requested. I watched, you on. I was cool with you, but you don't want your wrench and you want to find out how it's removed. It's removed. Now you can get the hell out of my chat. Safari Dream is gone. She wants to talk mad smack. I'm over it. So, she said she was getting bashed over the head by people, about her being on other chats. I told her she's always been a good mod for me. And, that as long as she continues to do that and doesn't go rogue, but then she's on another chat trying to figure out how she can have her wrench removed, how she can remove her wrench. So since she wants to remove her wrench so bad and bash me behind my back, I removed her wrench and blocked her. Like, I'm over it. I'm over it. And these YouTubers don't realize that it's not going to stop me from doing work. It's not going to stop me from coming back here. It's not going to stop me from reporting the Summer Wells case. It's not going to stop me from reporting other cases. So, it is. And It is. All I can, it's proven. It's already proven. It's already proven. And for the people that don't want to be here, you guys can get out. I mean, it's plain and simple. I'm here for the people that want to hear the information, not the people that don't. But at the end of the day, we're still, trying to decide whether to go back. I haven't really watched Marissa. Everybody keeps asking about the Marissa and the team. Look, you don't see Olivia next to me. You don't see Jonathan next to me. You don't see Marissa next to me. I am tired of hearing about this conversation. I really am. I'm not responding to it. I'm not answering it. If you guys haven't figured everything out, I don't know what to tell you. We come home, we relax, we dissipate. We're not stuck up each other's butts 24/7 and constantly on here. We all have our own pages. We all do our own things. When we get together, we get together. That's how it works. So, each of us, and I've said this many, many times, each of us are very independent people. We have our own channels. We've built our own platforms, and we, coordinate and collectively come together on the cases. When we get the cases, we're trying to finalize Summer Wells out and looking for a new case to take over. Quite frankly, Summer Wells, we're going to continue to be working on her long after we're done, with all of the videos and everything from our two cases. I'd like DCF, to start working on some stuff with DCF, on a national level, because there's a big problem across the country related to the handling of these children cases, the child abuse cases. Okay, I see you will email me. Let's see, what's this? So if you guys are looking I didn't bring my Bullhorn Betty Coffee Club mug because I didn't want it breaking en route to Louisiana, but I do have coffee, and it's a reusable one with this like weird silicone lid. It's pretty neat. So neat. So, yeah. So good morning. It's irritating. I got to say, it's just irritating. And I'm trying to get out of the funk because, it was, and I'm thankful because people already know me. And it's sad because Cynthia didn't even pick up the phone to say, hey, what did you mean by this? Or, can you explain that? No, she just decided to run with this slanderous news reporting. And she's going to try to justify it by saying that, well, it's you set it on. No, I didn't. I clearly stated I'm going to use the platform to burn down your house. And that's very specific to, it is a terminology that's used, and I've used it directly with Kevin Van Ostenbridge in many respects, and my friend Corey. We've had phone conversations many times about another commissioner, Carol Whitmore, and about her, she's willing to burn down the house. And it's a political term. Basically, they don't give a crap about the consequences of their actions, their political actions. And that's exactly what it means. And he's doing the exact same thing. He is trying to remove Vanessa Baugh, a county commissioner that was chair. He is doing everything he can to have political power. He is no different than Carol Whitmore. We removed a county administrator because of the one-sided preferential treatment of a county commissioner to that county administrator. And there's no different going on in this county that Kevin Van Ostenbridge has done himself with the hiring of Dr. Scott Hopes as the county administrator. So now he's the Carol Whitmore of the Board of County Commissioners, and Dr. Scott Hopes is the Sherry Courier of the BOCC. So all they've done is just replace the faces and names. It's the same exact thing that we fought to get rid of. It is the same exact thing that we fought to get rid of for 2 solid years. And then he was part of the Fab Four and has now switched sides to be part of the Crummy Three. Carol Whitmore, Kevin Van Ostenbridge, and Misty Servia. So as many of you know, this is very upsetting to me. So I spoke out about it, and nothing, and it amounted to a lynching of me publicly. And I'm going to tell you, I don't care. I have haters in this town. I have haters across the globe. I don't care. And these stupid YouTubers think, oh, well, if we embarrass her enough, it's going to take her off YouTube. Well, guess what? Here I am, buddies. Here I am, right here. And it's not going to stop me from covering the cases. It's not going to stop me from covering Summer Wells. All it's going to make me do is cover him harder and go after you harder. That's all it's going to do. What you did was criminal conduct, and you will face those. You will face that. You will face that. And I will still be able to handle my business normally and within the confines of the Constitution. Oh, well, they can keep trying to have me shut down. They can't shut me down. I do nothing wrong. I literally do nothing wrong. What are they going to do? Plaster my face on news again? Ooh, already done that. They had one time to hit. They hit. It didn't go out. It didn't go their way. What are they going to do? Seriously, what are they going to do? It's done. That's the worst they got. That is literally the worst they got. That's the worst they can do to me. It's been done to me before, so what? Absolutely. 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 And then she goes to block me. She blocked me on her Twitter. She literally blocked me on her Twitter. This is somebody that you just wrote an article about. You didn't bother doing any fact finding. You didn't bother checking anything out. You ran with a story. And then when somebody calls you out, you block them. Way to go, Cynthia. Talk about being a little coward. Way to go. Way to go. So, whatever. Life does go on. No, they do not. No, they do not. This is not for child's play. Yes, we can, but I wouldn't want to do that because I like blocking the trolls. And what happens is they burn through a lot of troll accounts. You know, these are troll accounts that's taken them a long time to build and make and manufacture. And by having these chats and blocking them, we're spitting right through their accounts. So there's a strategy behind why I do what I do. You know, there's always a strategy. You guys got to understand, even when things are accidentally released, they're not really accidentally released. You know, they keep thinking that they don't realize how strategic, you know, we are as a team on everything. You know, it's psychological, and they think that they're playing it, but they're a little late to the show. A little late to the show. Mom, you can't show your face, but you want to say hi?
Hello.
Mom's here. That's my mom. Oh, she won't. She won't until it starts hitting her where it hurts, and it may soon. I actually hope that you guys go to her page and tell her about herself, to be honest with you. Hello, Mom, they say.
Hi, back.
Welcome from London. We got a lot of people from the UK and Australia and all this other stuff. So, you know, I was talking. Oh, I've got to get back to the McKean. I saw the text came in. I was at the fair last night. Did you guys see that? I went to the fair last night, the Manatee County Fair. I was enjoying myself. I had a great time with some friends. We got that. You got to go see my gangster pose. My best friend talked me into, as you guys can see, my best friend's much older than me, but she talked me into doing the photo, and I asked her which one she wanted to do, and she's like gangster. She's my Bessie with a Tessie. I tell you what, she's my ride or die right there. I've known her for 20 years, and she's a really great person. Her and I have a lot of similar stories. She props me up when I'm down. She picks me up when I've fallen, and likewise. She lost her husband a couple years ago, and he was one of my best friends as well. And so that was really hard on the entire family because they're family to me. And so it was nice getting out with her. I don't get to see her as much. I used to be over at her house every single Saturday. Saturdays was our day, and it was fun. It was fun, but with life, and that's over the 20 years, we get really tight and are around each other all the time, and then depending on jobs and work and stuff like that, we don't get to see each other much, and we don't get to see each other much stage. So I'm hoping that changes soon, but I'm traveling so much, it makes it hard. But thank goodness for tight, wholesome relationships, because it's those lifelong friendships that you get to take. It's like you never missed a beat when you get to see each other, right? You go for a little minute from not seeing each other, but when you see each other again, it's like you guys click. It's like nothing's ever happened. So thank you. Oh, and I found out. So, guys, the computer is I'm just waiting for the money. I thought I could pay directly from Amazon through PayPal. I couldn't. So, we had a great donor. A new computer is now going to be ordered, but I went to order it and pay with PayPal, and then found out I couldn't pay with PayPal on Amazon. I thought, I guess it's eBay that you can pay PayPal. I'm not going to purchase anything on eBay. I wanted Amazon through Amazon. So I downloaded the money into the account, but there we have a lovely donor that made way to purchase the rest of the computer. The computer is going to, as soon as that money hits my account, I'm going to be ordering it. I am upgrading to a MacBook Pro. So we won't be having, and even this morning with the connectivity, this computer dropped down to a black screen again. Olivia was going to let me borrow her Notebook Pro so I could get it while we were crowdfunding for the computer. And like I said, a wonderful donor. I don't put my donor information out there because, the crazies on here will go in and do what they're doing to me, to the donors. So we're no longer doing that. That's what they did to the donor that purchased our video equipment, right? They attacked her. And so we're not going to give them the platform to attack our donors. We're asking for our financial donors, that donate to Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. Do not state what you donate. Do not state that you donate. I do not want you being attacked by these, these criminal bullies, cyber bullies out there. And they will do it. They will stop at nothing because they're under contract with Donald Wesley Wells Jr. At least one of them is under contract with them. They amount to nothing more than a mafia-style enforcer, and it's criminal. What they're doing to people and other YouTubers is criminal, and we're going to slowly but surely be exposing them. So. Oh, thank you, Tits Up. You've been great here. I tell you what. No. Benny Keys has a contract with Don Wells. Many people don't understand that. I heard that out of Benny's own mouth. He's got a contract with Don Wells. A contract to represent him on YouTube. So why are you filling out contracts? And you know how Benny's been coming after YouTubers. And he's been working with other YouTubers to get people to come after other YouTubers. He's under contract. Yes. And so, I don't know what's in that contract. I can tell you that. But maybe law enforcement needs to know. And then he's, obviously we know he's friends and buddy with the Glare, Crude AF, these people that are coming after us, attacking us, right? So you got Benny under contract with Don Wells, and his friends are attacking other YouTubers. That to me sounds like organized crime. Just saying. Just saying. Conspiracy, RICO statute. I mean, there's this, I don't know, but it definitely needs to be looked into. Exactly. Bingo. Why not? Why is Don Wells, and apparently he's got a contract with that Tim Mullins too, the gentleman that's been
Vehicle on shoulder ahead.
the gentleman that's been pulling, asking people to send him leads and not law enforcement. Pretty much. And I've been hearing, if Dave the bear, teddy bear is on here, I've been hearing some talk, back rumor, maybe even have a phone call conversation. I go back down. Okay. Losing internet power. I don't know how. Yeah, I know. I'm in an area that's not really good, so I don't know how. Yeah, it's kind of a rural area. I did I am on the Louisiana local line. Say hi, let you know that I'm still here. People think, say what? Yeah. Okay, looks like my internet's back on full rate. Hi, Australia. I still need to work on my line, my say what line. I'll get that out as soon as possible. I don't know. Maybe his channel's been taken down, for the violence and stuff. I don't know. I really don't. We'll have to find out. So, I know, right? Smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. We have a smaller group here this morning, and I'm sure. So let's see here. No, Ziggy doesn't have a contract, and people are saying that I am not, that I shouldn't be. Oh, slide outside now. That I shouldn't be, because Olivia struck her for using content without her permission, which Olivia had every right to do. But for some reason, I am not allowed to stick up for somebody, even if I have problems with, if I feel that they are being unfairly persecuted. And with Ziggy, I don't have a problem with Ziggy. I've never had a problem with Ziggy. Even after taking our content, I never really had a problem. She got struck. She got reprimanded. That's what that's what the purpose of that is for. And so, did it mean that I'm mad at her? No. just because you strike somebody for utilizing your content, especially when they know you and could have reached out to you and requested it and been done it the right way, and chose not to, then that's on them. But to think that I can't say anything about the way she was cyber bullied and harassed and attacked because of animal bones is ludicrous. And many of you guys know, when people were asking me about the bones, I told you guys, been there, done that. They're most likely animal bones. We keep photos of animal carcasses on our phone. So when we find them, we can determine what human remains look like and what animal remains look like. And we have deer, pig, hog, cow. Cattle is pretty easy to identify. Horses, gator, believe it or not, the vertebrate of gator, and some of the gator vertebrate can look pretty human. So it's like we do have some things going on. People, there we go. Now I can see again because I got baby blues and my baby blues. It bothers me. The sun bothers me. Good morning, complicated. Oh, don't worry. It's a shit show. It's a shit show. It's not harassment. It's constitutional. It's protesting. It's protesting. Get it through your thick skull. They're not protesting. They're committing criminal acts. Yeah. So, because of idiots. That's why. Because of idiots. Yeah. So for those that are just joining, we are on the road to Louisiana. I literally am coming back for a day and turning around and getting on a plane and flying to Texas. It is insane. My life has become just one. I don't even know why I have a house. I don't even live in the house. Can I just sell the house and move in with you? Sure. Mom wants me. Somebody at least wants me. Yeah. Yep. Good morning. Mom says good morning. Good morning, all. Good morning. I would show my mom's face, but I don't, with all these haters out there, all they're going to do. And, at the end of the day, my family knows good and well who I am, what I've accomplished. They know not to answer the phone. They change their phone numbers frequently. We play the game, been doing this for a long time. Have Google numbers myself to contact people so nobody gets a hold of any information, and can easily change without having to constantly be changing my cell phone number. So, we put all these protocols in place. I've been doing them for years just because of what I do. Oh, no, never in a million years. You guys get to see mine. Hello. Bullhorn Betty in the house. Did you guys get to see Dan? What is it? Pirate Dan. Pirate Dan the Man. Pirate Man Dan. I can't remember what his thing was. It was cool. We had a great time. I got to say, it was really fun. I didn't go on the rides. I ate way too much carny food. I got to tell you. I had the at the end. I had the fried Snickers and the fried cookie dough. And oh my God! After that, I swear to God, I thought I was going to have a diabetic heart attack. I was like, I was high from the sugar. I was literally high from the sugar. I have never been high from sugar before. But I've cut sugar so, out of everything that when I had that fried Snickers and I ate them back to back too, my head was literally spinning. I'm like, ooh. It was It was crazy. It was delicious. And I got to tell you, if you guys go there, that pickle barrel or whatever, the beef tips, oh my gosh, they don't season the potatoes as much as I'd like. I should have just gotten the pita because the steak tips themselves were seasoned perfectly. The potatoes need some salt. I hate spending $16 on a little tray that's like this big, right? And they pack as much on that little in that little paper thing as they can. But when you get it and your potatoes are bland, like I'm a Southern woman, like you got to make your potatoes tasty. You shouldn't have to have it covered with gravy for a good potato. Oh my God, oh my God, girl, you don't. I've never had them either. I never had them either. I had them last night, and it's just a ooey gooey dream on a stick. I can't. I'm not lying. Ooey gooey. Oh my God, it was so good. I could have had 15 more of those things, but I would have been out of this world. My mind would have been in orbit. Yeah, it was 60, but I'm telling you, those beef tips, man, they were good. They had a beef tip pita, which was 12. I went and got I love mushrooms, onions, peppers. So I got, the beef tips with mushrooms, onions, and peppers and the potatoes. So it was almost like a full meal. It was very good, but like I said, I'm the one that makes the potatoes every year for Thanksgiving. And my potatoes, you can put them on your plate and eat them without gravy. I mean, I season my potatoes well. And when the potatoes would have been good if they added just a hint of salt, just a hint. I didn't have the fried Oreos. I was trying to decide whether to have the fried Oreos or the cookie dough. I was going to get the fried Snickers regardless. Yes. But it sounds like the fairs are making their way around. I got to tell you, the fairs are a money generator for the counties. So every county needs, especially after coming out of this pandemic and stuff like that, all these counties need these funds. So guys, when your county fair comes or your state fair comes, please support them. That's money to your county. It's money to a host of different organizations. And it just helps, I got to say, it's not cheap. I went there with $100. It was $20 to park. Well, $10 to park and $20 or $10 in. So before I even got my first meal, I already spent $20. I got the photo, which with the two photos that we took, it was $40. So I gave her 20. So now you're out 40 just walking in the door. And then another 20 for, the food. So that's 60. And then I bought something else, all the Oreo stuff, So, I mean, literally out of $100, I came back with like, what did I say? 34. $34. gone for, so, it is a little, yes, no trolls, please. But they're going to infiltrate anyways. They got nothing better to do. It's irritating, but it's life on YouTube that people have nothing better to do with their life than make the other people's lives miserable. But you know what? We're not a part of that. You don't see me going out there and creating hours long, YouTube streams and videos about another creator. That's what they do because they can't, if they didn't talk about me, they would literally have nothing to talk about. They really wouldn't. And, we were looking at a lot of analytics. And since they started talking about me, their finances as well as their subscribers have gone through the roof. And again, it's all because of me. And they won't admit it, but you guys know it's true. Oh, wow. I tell you, we work with a lot of homeless, here in this county, and I have helped. I've kind of stepped away politically to do this crime stuff, and I need to get back politically. One, I actually taught people how to advocate in their counties from all over the country. No matter what side of the political aisle they are on, I taught them how to advocate for their rights and advocate for what they wanted. And then I started advocating for victims. And it's been a different world. I mean, well, I got to still say that being in the political realm and being on this YouTube realm, politics was still a hell of a lot more cutthroat than these YouTubers. These YouTubers are a bunch of pussies, I got to be honest with you. Excuse my language. But they are. They got nothing. Nothing new, nothing original. At least in the political realm, they came up with a whole bunch of new stuff, right? But I've already been there and done that. Like, how much more of the same crap can you throw at me? I mean, like, I'm over it. So what? So what? I've been arrested. Ooh, worst thing in the world happened to me. No, not even by far. If I told you half the shit that happened to me, you guys would be surprised I'm even here. That's why I know God has me here for a purpose. You know what? I still have that interview that you did. Remember that one time at the Longboat Key? I wonder if I could find that. I interviewed my mom. But we have God, We have God. Oh, it's the wrong one. Sorry. Hi. We have God. They have the devil. We have God. There's Satan. We're believers. I guarantee half the people that are on here that are perpetrating this stuff don't even go to church, don't even believe in the good book. Actually, they've been watching us. They haven't been watching them, but they definitely been watching us because we investigate. We investigate and we share our information with law enforcement. I love you guys. You guys make me feel so good. Oh, no. No, I'm with my mom. I'm with my mommy. Dave, you got some explaining to do. Good morning. Would you mind reaching out to me on bullhornbetty@gmail.com? We got to chat, buddy. Yeah, I know, right? Story of my life. Ooh, I can't redeem myself. I can't help anyone. Why? Because I've been arrested. Oh my God. I was convicted over a decade ago, but I can't change my life. Hell with Andra. Burn down the house. Right? Okay. No, it's not. There's criminal conduct. I get sick of this stupid people. Don't worry. Music City Mom has been blocked. You guys don't have to worry about her. Thank you. I love me too. I love all of you guys as well. These people are good, Mom. Yes, they are. And that's what I hear constantly is they don't know how to deal with a strong woman. That's why they attack Marissa so much. Have you noticed that they always are attacking women? When's the last time they attacked a man? Makes you wonder. Maybe because men won't put up with the crap. Maybe some men would actually go over there and beat their butts and actually take the charge. I'm not willing to do that. I do all my stuff lawfully. Lawfully. Yes, welcome. If you like the show, please like, share, and subscribe. That's what I'm doing. I think so. I want to know what's in that contract. I want to know what's in that contract with Don Wells. I want to know why they're more concerned about having people that go up on their property sign non-disclosure agreements instead of looking for their child. That's what I'd like to know.
Good ahead.
And Barb, it's not 42. You need to go back and look. Clearly, you don't know how to read. Trolls are in, girls and boys. So block, block, block. Oh, there's a state trooper. Maybe they'll arrest me. Maybe they'll arrest me. I mean, we've been told that every time we go, that if we go back to Tennessee, we have warrants for our arrest. Yet we were around law enforcement the whole time we were there. Just about every day we had contact with law enforcement. Yet we never got arrested. Hell, they had an opportunity to give Marissa a ticket. And they said, nope, we're not giving her a ticket. Makes you wonder, you know? Everybody keeps saying law enforcement doesn't like us. Well, they had an opportunity to give us a ticket and they let us walk. I wonder why that is. That doesn't sound like they hate us. That doesn't sound like we're doing a bad job, does it? It sounds like they respect what we're doing and don't want to hinder us in any way. That's what I got out of it. That's what I got out of it. So we got 464 people in here, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this channel. If you like this this particular video, please like the video. We work hard here. I know this is kind of like a blah day. You know, we don't really have a whole lot to talk about. I'm just on the road driving. Well, I'm not driving. I'm in the passenger seat. Mom's driving. I would show you guys her, but she's. You can say hi again, Mom.
Hi.
My mom, sweet lady. Sweet, sweet lady.
I have a wanted poster in the post offices.
My mom's got a wanted poster. Shackle her up, folks! Shackle her up! Haul her ass to jail! Mama, you're hanging out with a criminal. You're hanging out with a criminal, Mom. They're gonna come and get me. They're gonna kick my door in.
I have to get past my Marine lieutenant husband first.
Oh, what? Do we have retired military in our family?
Oh, yes.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Can't believe that. Mama, they're gonna haul me away.
Well, they'd have to get past the military.
Oh, you mean the military that fights for my rights to be able to go out and lawfully talk, lawfully protest, lawfully assemble. So my family fights for those rights, but others want to break the law by cyberbullying and cyber harassment is against the law. Me peacefully protesting is within the Constitution, and people haven't quite got that yet. That is true. That is true. There's a lot of people, and even people that get caught get slaps on the wrist, right? I mean, look at Don Wells. Don Wells is a 40-year criminal, convicted criminal. Not just arrests. He went through the process, due process, as a convicted criminal across multiple states. I think 6 different states, 5 different states. Felonies, just about every single one of them. It's like when he got a couple felonies and he's like, oh, time to move. Time to try out a new state. You know where I've been? Manatee County my entire life. People think people don't know me. And it takes some twit. Probably moved here. Doesn't know what she's doing. Anyways, enough of that. My cup gets here. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got to get back to my donor. I was supposed to get her a coffee cup, and I didn't know which coffee cup she wanted. So I got to get that ordered today. So if my donor isn't here, my angel donor for the laptop, please respond to my email if you haven't already. I've got to check my emails. I'm so happy to see you in here, Vet Girl. I love you. You know, I personally, and people that know me, I'm a liberty person. So I really don't care which channels you watch. I really don't, as long as you're a great moderator for me and not rogue. And you know, to each their own. I'm not saying, I've never told anybody you can't watch this, you can't watch that. What I don't like is if you truly don't like me, why be here and why be a moderator? That's the only issue that I have. But as long as you're here and you're moderating well, I really don't care. What upset me and why Safari Dream was just booted out of this chat is her and I got to have a conversation because, she came to me. She said there was a lot of issues going on in other YouTubers getting mad that she's, watching other YouTube channels or moderating for other YouTube channels. That wasn't me. I don't really care as long as you're a great moderator on my channel. I really don't care. But then when she's on a chat saying that she doesn't like me, how she's trying to remove her own wrench and all this other stuff, that I have a problem with. Like, that's not what you're saying to me, but since that's what you're portraying to everybody else, well, let me remove your wrench and let me remove you from the channel. Seems like the right thing to do. Yeah. Good. Yeah, and you have. And you've been a great supporter of that. And I'm a liberty person. I teach their own, man. People have different, they may like watching my channel and also watching a channel that bashes me. That doesn't mean that they hate me. Doesn't mean that they're going to be a bad moderator. But whenever you go and start and the reason why I say this is because I've got trolls in other channels too. So just because people are talking smack about me in other channels doesn't necessarily mean that they don't like me. I'm just saying, guys. But I would prefer more professional conduct. I mean, if you don't like, why be here in the channel? That's all my only gripe. I'm not in other people's channel. I don't watch other people's channel. I don't go in there and stir up other crap on other people's channel. I don't send my trolls over to other people's channels. I don't do that. I don't do it. I think it's childish and unprofessional. And the unprofessional conduct needs to be exposed. This has always been about Summer. But now it's taking the focus off Summer and putting it right on me. All they do is talk about me. They don't even talk about Summer. They could care less about Summer. They're talking about me so they can make money. Oh, thank you. I love you. I love you, girl. And people say I'm about money. At least I stay on topic in most cases, right? At least I stay on topic in most cases. Summer Wells is a 5-year-old that's missing. Whether people want to acknowledge it or not, the bottom line is her parents are involved. Whether people want to admit it or not. Just like law enforcement, we have not even disclosed half of the interviews that we've received. We have not disclosed half of the information we have. Not even half about the Wells. The stuff that we have submitted out to the world is pretty damn damning. The stuff that Chris McDonough has submitted out to the world is pretty damn damning to the Wells. And so now they're contracting with criminal elements on YouTube for enforcers to come and attack and club other YouTubers over the head that are speaking the truth and bringing to light the criminal conduct of the Wells. That's what's happening. Make no mistake of the criminal conduct that's being portrayed across, and not just to me, to all other YouTubers that truly have Summer Wells' best interest at heart.
Vehicle on shoulder ahead.
It's not just me. I'm just the most vocal and the one that's willing to go out and protest. Bullhorn Betty, right? I didn't get my name for sitting at home on a couch talking on YouTube. Oh, I love you guys. I love your name, though. Maybe that should be our new tagline, tit up. For our flower power, tit up. I might have to make a new line instead of what's up. Or say what? I need to do tits up. I think all the girls would want that. All the girls would want that.
Getting the stirrups.
Do they say that anymore, Mom? Stirrups? Over the shoulder boulder holder. And we know what the worst part about it is we don't even know if that's what she was wearing, right? We don't even, I mean, how more bland can a description of a child be? You just saw that child. How could you not describe every little thing on that child's body? What is a pink shirt? Was it a plain pink shirt? Did it have graphics on it? If it had graphics on it, what was the graphics? Yeah, on everybody that's really trying to find Summer Wells, because we all know the parents are involved. So we're trying to determine whether that information, I know Jonathan Lee Riches has been working very hard to try to determine whether that septic, tank is true. And not only that, I always find a little truth in all the lies, right? So even if it's not their septic tank, there's a reason why Don brought that up, right? There's a reason why Don Wells brought that up. It makes you wonder what septic tank, if it's not in his, which one he put her in. But she very well may be in a septic tank. Don't be surprised. And you know how despicable that would be, that you throw your 5-year-old child that died in the care of your wife in a septic tank of all places. Like, thank you. Like, I can't even fathom what that would be like. That would really, like, just put the cherry on top of this horrific crime. Don Wells on the phone with me told me he's wanting to move. He's wanting to move off that mountain. He's sick and tired of being there. He's sick and tired of living there. I want law enforcement to know that he has intentions of moving. I believe he wants to move. Yeah. But even if it's not his septic tank, I really do believe, he brought that up for a reason. And, I'm curious because we went in and Dudley took us to the homes of the last homes that they had worked on in and around the time that Summer went missing. And I'm curious if those homes have septic tanks. There might be. We got paperwork. I got paperwork. You guys know I do my due diligence, right? And this is... Last septic inspection, baby. Thank you, the guys. Look at this. Last septic inspection. We know exactly where the septic tank is on the property. Just that quickly. Boom. Boom, baby. We get the work. We got the placement of the septic tank on the property. It appears that there's only one. We'll have to go back through more public records. To see. Even have these Department of Environmental and Conservation, Water Protection. Yeah. We get it. We don't play around. These other YouTubers, while they're bashing me, we're doing real work. And I'll be looking at all this stuff. And you know what? At the end of the day, it's about this baby right here. I carry her around. She's with me. Look how quickly I was able to pull that out. Right? We don't play. We don't play. And look at this. That's what else I carry around with me. I just bring all this crap out. Why not, right? Why not? Oh, what do we have here? Oh my God. What do we have here? Is that a real criminal? Is that a real violent criminal right there? Holy crap. Yep, it sure is. Right there. Look at that. Look at that ugly mug. He had something to do with this baby's disappearance. He sure did. Do I think he's responsible for her death? Nope. I think Candace is responsible for that. Sure do. You ain't changing my mind. No, I do not travel with my my piece. I do not travel with it, but I mean, since I'm such a violent criminal, you know, such a violent criminal. Uh-oh, did I forget my wallet? No, I did not. We're coming back up. What's that? What's that? Oh, such a violent criminal. Such a violent criminal. If I was such a violent criminal, why in the world would I have a concealed weapons permit? I mean, just curious. Just curious. I mean, the state of Florida doesn't hand out concealed weapons permits to felons and violent criminals. If you're a violent criminal or a felon, you cannot possess a concealed weapons permit, right? I mean, that's the law. Sounds to me like people are making a bunch of stuff up to bully me. So, did I miss something? Oh, thank you. Thank you, love. You are just a blessing. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, love. Please mail me some. Everybody, oh, that reminds me, Mom. Whenever you get a chance, we need to go to Starbucks. Thank you, Jen. I did see that yesterday. I didn't thank you publicly. Thank you. Keeping the Starbucks funded.
Well, you'll have to watch the sign.
I am going to treat my mom to some Starbucks. Thank you. Where are we going? We are going to Louisiana. We are going to Louisiana. I'm going to see what I can do. Guys, if you guys have something out there in Louisiana that I can cover while I'm out there, I'm going to be out there for about a week, a little under a week. And would love to just go out and bring some news to you guys. Like when we were in Knoxville, Tennessee, we went there and found that abortion clinic burned to the ground. It was despicable. You know, I personally do not believe in abortion, but I am an advocate. We take to the streets, we protest, we have the right to peacefully assemble. What that was criminal conduct. It was arson. And it was very sad. And whoever did that put lives in danger. And there's a lot of houses around that abortion clinic in Knoxville, Tennessee that were wood frame houses. That means one little spark from that fire could have brought down many homes around that building. And while I don't agree, I also understand that more services besides abortions are provided. I do not like Planned Parenthood personally. I really don't. I think the whole exposure of baby parts and stuff like that made my stomach turn, and it gave me a bad taste in my mouth. And I believe that health clinics and county, state, and city health clinics provide the same level of care as, say, Planned Parenthood, and would prefer our county taxpayer money and facilities to be used before governments fund something like Planned Parenthood. That's just me personally. Do I believe anybody should burn down a Planned Parenthood building? Of course not. That's ludicrous. That's insanity. That's not activism. That's criminal conduct. So, and yes, they do. And that's, again, I'm not, I don't, again, I don't believe in them. To each their own. I'm still a liberty person. I just don't believe in them. I think it's murder, in my opinion. Many people don't agree with me, and that's okay. That's just my opinion. Everybody's entitled to theirs. But when you take it to the point of where you're burning down buildings, it's not the building, it's you. Like, seriously, it's you. It is you. When you think that's advocating for a cause, that's not advocating for a cause. I would never, ever, ever advocate in that way. I never put myself in legal jeopardy because of the work I do. People try to embellish it and make something that's not there. There. I mean, that's what they do. But at the end of the day, that's not how I advocate. I'll get my bullhorn before I ever light a match. I'll tell you that. So, are you getting gas? All right, guys. Liar. Is Emily? Who's a liar? Who's a liar, Emily? I'm pretty sure. Is that even your name? Are you hiding behind a mask? Yes. ICU's good. I love her. She's great. She's great people.
Turn right.
There we go. All right, guys, listen, the internet's starting to get a little speckled, and we're here getting some gas. So I'm going to call it. I'll come live for you guys here in a little bit, and we'll chat a little bit later. I just want to tell you guys, make it a great day. I love each and every one of you. God bless, and be on the lookout for a live in about 11 hours. All right, love you guys, and God bless. I may come back on here before then. I don't know. We'll see.